side net.
Emily, run! Emily!
Got it? Have to be sharp with this, okay? Lots of finishing. But we're aiming side net, okay?
Yeah.
Got it? Be sharp with this, okay? Lots of finishing.
Great location, history, workforce, innovation. Is that what you think of when you hear the words Wheeling, West Virginia? Well, here's the real legacy of Wheeling. We were the first gateway to the West. We became a hub of the Industrial Revolution. We helped build the steel industry on our river, the coal industry in our hills. We became a haven for business innovation and some of the wealthiest business developers on the planet. Wheeling, West Virginia helped move the country forward. And what about now? There's a new Wheeling, one that's inviting to new and growing companies and creating jobs. It's a whole new approach, an innovative transition from an industrial-centered economy to one that brings together the best in low overhead economic development, one that's attracting businesses with a global reach, creating new offices out of structures long forgotten, building a new energy sector revolution, and a thriving high-tech hub. A city that has turned a declining riverfront into a vibrant landmark. Building resorts and parks on iconic areas while maintaining historic integrity. Developing empty hillsides, lots, and fields into retail, educational, and healthcare destinations. Reducing tax burdens, and nurturing both small and large businesses. Once again, Wheeling is innovating, transforming, and most of all, inviting the world to live, work, and play in one of the safest cities in the U.S. What is it about this Wheeling metro area that's so inviting? Take a moment and explore. Wheeling does offer a pro-business environment, but also a pleasing blend of history, culture, fine dining, metropolitan features found both here and in our neighboring cities, outdoor recreation, and annual festivals, all guaranteed to provide you with true American hospitality. Wheeling is a riverfront city where the bluegrass meets jazz, blues, rock, and our own symphony. We are the heart of a vibrant metropolitan tri-state area with neighboring Ohio and Pennsylvania, a region of over more than 200,000 people, making us culturally alive and diverse. Located on the I-70 corridor between Pittsburgh and Columbus, Wheeling is home to a safe, comfortable lifestyle with big city amenities not found in most small towns, including Broadway shows and the historic Capitol Theater. That's why so many are saying we offer more. More accessibility, more centralized location, more cost savings for business, more fun with museums, shopping, nightlife, and a huge music scene. More restaurants, offering everything from our own brand of fish and our own style of pizza to great local eateries and fine gourmet dining. More development and growth. A revitalized riverfront, unique shopping at our center market, and the Highlands. State-of-the-art government buildings, global operations centers, casinos, resorts, more technology, more excellent schools, more excellent healthcare, more sports, like our own pro hockey team, the Wheeling Nailers, and a short ride to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates. And to top it off, Wheeling is more appealing, recognized as one of the most livable small metros in the country. It all adds up to an energetic and welcoming city. Modern, progressive, and moving forward again. So now you know. Go ahead, enjoy the Wheeling Metro. Move yourself or a business here. Find a site and start or grow a company here. Explore our excellent funding sources and tax incentives. Learn about our business resources and live in the comfort, safety, and low-cost environment right here in the center of America. Wheeling, a city that's growing, transforming, innovating, inviting, and a city dedicated to making things happen for you. I'm John Corbett, and Wheeling is the place I call home.
Holly Krause, Cleveland, Ohio, chemistry.
Mimi Ernest, Fort Wayne, Indiana, athletic training.
Maria Tennant, Moundsville, West Virginia, political science and theology.
Kylie McCura, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, nursing.
Kristen Eaton, Coshocton, Ohio, sports management.
Kristen Garland, Hanover, Pennsylvania, sports management.
Megan Horan, Wheeling, West Virginia, athletic training.
Morgan Jacobson, Concord, Ohio, athletic training.
Sydney Lavengood, Morgantown, West Virginia, athletic training.
Fallon Weedman, St. Clairsville, Ohio, international studies and history.
Tatum Fabian, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, special education.
Nikki Hillard, Youngstown, Ohio, business management.
Allison McDaniel, Cincinnati, Ohio, respiratory therapy.
Jenny Anderson, Aalborg, Denmark, criminal justice.
Natalie Indermilly, Sterling, Ohio, nursing.
Megan Boyle, Irwin, Pennsylvania, biology.
Samantha Combs, Germantown, Ohio, computer science.
Emily Hartley, Coshocton, Ohio, undecided.
Cameron Smith, Zanesville, Ohio, undecided.
Hannah Thompson, Hurricane, West Virginia, special education.
Emily Slater, Newark, Ohio, athletic training.
Maria Ruggery, Altoona, Pennsylvania, athletic training.
Carly Judy, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, biology pre-dental.
Kayla Clock, Bel Air, Maryland, nursing.
Teray Slaughter, Cleveland, Ohio, nursing.
Sarah Blossman, Lima, Ohio, undecided.
Gabby Burchett, Plain City, Ohio, athletic training.
Cheyenne Kunchard, Jennerstown, Pennsylvania, undecided.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cardinal Cast, coming to you from the campus of Wheeling Jesuit University, the Bishop Schmidt complex here. We got women's soccer for you live. Don Watson along with Lucy D in the house. Good to have you.
Great to be here, Don.
Yeah, we got the WJU coming in hosting Fairmont State. Should be a good matchup. Both these teams trying to find themselves, having a tough season, both of them. WJU coming in 2-7-2, and Fairmont State coming in 1-10-1. So both of them still trying to come up with their identity, if you want to call it, to a certain extent. We don't know which team's going to show up, whether this is going to be the WJU girls that come up that took Wesleyan and played them toe-to-toe, or it's hard to say who's going to show.
Yeah, and just like we saw earlier this season, Wheeling Jesuit, Carly Judy, still out with a concussion, correct, Don?
Yeah, we talked with Carly earlier. She's feeling good. She just did not quite pass the baseline. She was really close. And I am really proud that WJU and the athletic department, the physical therapy department, everything, they're playing this by the letter.
Right, but with the loss of her, I was just going to say that on September 13th, she was the one who broke a scoreless match to gain a 1-0 victory over Fairmont. So they'll be missing her today, but hopefully Wheeling Jesuit can come out strong. Like you said, they played so adamant with Wesleyan their last match, so hopefully they can come out and start well.
Yeah. Tell you what, Carly Judy does bring a lot. She's a freshman, really stepping up. She's very aggressive, very active, very physical, very quick. But there are other WJ, Cardinals that need to step up here.
Like we talked about before, the broadcast, how impressed you are with the goalie, Thompson, coming in for the senior, Holly Krause, and stepping up and doing well.
I'll tell you what, Hannah Thompson, boy, I was really impressed. She came in that first game, the first shot on goal, I was really concerned because it looked like she had deer and looking in your headlights, or just like she was not in the match. But then every shot after that, she played outstanding in the net. And that's what WJU needs. They need some of these other players here to start stepping up and making plays.
Yeah, with a young team, a fresh coach, a new coach this season, unexpected 2 weeks before the season, Coach Absalom doing a great job this season. I mean, I know the record may not exactly show that, but it does seem like they really do fight well.
We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back here on Cardinal Cast. Thank you for joining us. Soccer Live.
Go Raymond, side net.
Emily, run, Emily.
Got it? That's the instructor, okay? Lots of finishing.
We're back here. Thank you for joining us on Cardinal Cast. Don Watson along with Lucy D bringing you women's soccer. WJU hosting Fairmont State. Lucy, I tell you what, Fairmont State coming in 1-10-1, 1-8-1 in the Mountain East. They're at the bottom of the rankings here in the Mountain East. They're looking to try to turn their season around. But WJU's not in much better situation. They are one ranked right above that. So both these teams are really trying to dig out from the bottom. But I was talking to Tyler Absalom, the coach for WJU, and we're kind of like at the midway point in the season.
Yeah.
So if WJU can get a few wins in here and really start building their confidence back up, they're still in this.
Right, they could have a good resume going into the conference tournament, but like as Coach Absalom is looking for is they're doing well on defense. Like we talked about the goalie Hannah Thompson. They're looking for offensive surge from their players though, because they have only scored 2 goals in the last 6 games. And those 2 goals came a week ago when they lost to Urbana 3-2. So they really need to find that key offensive player that can really change things for them. And on the other side, Fairmont, they seem to be doing great with scoring. They have scored in 4 consecutive games, and in 3 of the matches, they only lost by 1 goal. The other game, they ended up winning. So they're like flipped from Jesuit and looking for the defensive side.
Yeah, and WJU, they've got to look for more from Horan, from Kuncher, from Hilliard. They've just got really started putting more shot attempts on goal. Their shot percentage is really low because they're not getting enough shots on goal.
Right, last game versus Wesley, and I know that they're a ranked team, so it's going to be a little more difficult, but they didn't get a shot on goal until almost the end of the first half, so they really need to start coming out more aggressive. And I think we'll see that right now as the first half begins.
Throw in for the Falcons.
A lot of congestion down in that right corner. Can't seem to get the ball out. WJU on the run. That was a good first aggressive attempt by Megan Horan. Fortunately, it was a little too high, but a great start for WJU. Good aggression by the Cardinal defense.
Good clear. You know, one of the things I know that Tyler's been working on with the Lady Cardinals is all this air ball. You know, one of the things he preaches is get the ball down to your feet. That's where you've got the most control, is at your feet.
Right.
So it's good to get control of the ball with a head ball, but you want to get that ball, not be doing passes, trying not to do too much playing air ball, and getting the ball down at your feet where you've got more control.
And here we go. They're taking your advice up here, Don.
Pushing, and that's another thing that they've been working on during practice is movement of the ball in an offensive manner rather than a defensive manner. Trying to get that ball, pushing it down on your other opponent's side of the 50.
Right. Yeah, like in any sport, you don't want to play to your opponent's game. You want to play your game, and that's what Wheeling Jesuit needs to come out and do, especially as this win could, or this game could provide a great win for them.
Now the Falcons pushing the ball, putting some pressure. A little too deep. That ball all the way back.
Yeah, she gave it a little too much on that kick. There was nobody in Falcon uniform there to pick it up. WJU down the sideline.
That ball punched out, will give the defense a chance to set up. Fairmont State, led by head coach Pat McGinnis. They're also having some issues with their shooting percentage. They've got 47 shots on goal. So far, they've only had 5 goals all season.
Right.
So, again, same situation as WJU. They just need more higher percentage shots on goal.
Right, and like I mentioned earlier, it seems that they're starting to do better with that as they've scored in 4 consecutive games. But like you said, they've got to have more opportunities in order to score.
And here's an opportunity for Fairmont with a corner. We'll see if a set play can be beneficial for them.
Oh, a header, but just a tad high.
Yeah, Fairmont going backside post. Player was there, but just could not control the header.
In this light, it's a little hard to see the numbers. That was a header shot by Alexa Reyes.
Nice shot we had on screen there, number 19, Sydney Lavengood. Sydney, a junior from Morgantown, West Virginia. You'll hear her name called quite a bit.
Oh, there goes my paper. Little windy up here in the press box.
Oh, I tell you what.
I just lost my paper.
For the fans that don't know, we are outside in the elements just like fans in the stands. So we get the good sunshine, and we also get the bad weather that comes with it sometimes.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful 70-degree Sunday afternoon, so I can't complain.
Yeah, good fall weather here in the Ohio Valley. Perfect soccer weather. Being artificial turf, it's about 10 to 15 degrees warmer down on the turf just with the sun.
Yeah, but that sun will feel good today, hopefully, for both teams.
Cardinals pushing down the far sideline.
The attack is stopped. Great opportunity for WJU.
Save the ball, and good save.
Yeah, great save. There just wasn't enough oomph, enough power on that first shot.
There's Levin, good. Cardinals with pressure.
Trying to center it and then a header. Good defense. Yeah, Fairmont. Oh.
They were there. Cardinals, the Lady Cardinals had advantage. They had numbers and they just lost the ball.
Yeah, Fairmont just kicked it right back out.
Throw in for the Falcons. Nice defense by the Lady Cards.
Here they go with another push up the right side.
Nice defense by Harley Boyd, number 8 for the Falcons. 3 times, 3 shots, and she defended all 3. Taking the ball out of bounds, give WJU a chance to set up here on offense.
Some fans with bad reaction there. Fairmont really didn't do much when no one was around. Jesuit trying to take advantage.
Here's a score opportunity for WJU. Corner kick
by Megan Horan.
Shallow ball near post.
Comes on the backside.
Cardinals still with possession.
Oh. Good aggressive defense by Fairmont.
Falcons clear that threat with a nice deep ball. Advantage WJU. Oh, good attempt that time. They were going to pass to the middle. WJU had numbers, but the Falcons with good defense. Cardinals pushing again, far side.
Maria Tennant up the right side. Gets past her defender. Centers.
Backside of the net.
That was Nikki Hillard.
Falcons must have got a piece of that ball. This will be another corner kick.
Yeah, it was a great setup. I just don't think that she had the right angle, but nonetheless, it was a great attack by WJU. Now Megan Horan with the corner kick. Comes right back out. It'll be Fairmont ball.
Both the corner kicks, Megan Horan's been a little low on those kicks. So I'm not sure whether they're trying to set up intentionally near post. But Falcons defense has been there each time.
Both teams kind of just in a stagnant position right now, going back and forth with the ball.
That ball just too fast. Falcons were trying to come cross deep to the striker, trailing on the play. Unfortunately, it was just too fast, too much. Thompson will clear that. Cardinals pushing down the far.
Again, that right side. Looking for somebody to cross to. They need to come forward so that they can get beyond the defense.
Falcons doing a good job on defense. WJU maintaining pressure.
Yeah, they have really good coverage right now.
They're going to pull out, see if they can set something up.
Nikki Hillard. Shot on goal. Misses just left. It was really good attack by WJU, though.
Number 7, Brenna Wright for Fairmont with that kick.
Be a foul on Fairmont. Really, Jesuit's done a good job of maintaining offense.
I tell you what, I'm impressed so far with their speed. The way that they're playing the game is a lot more aggressive than what we saw from the last match. So I'm impressed so far. WJU needs to keep putting that pressure on. Well, 28 minutes, a little under 28 minutes in the match. Throw in for the Falcons.
WJU able to clear that out to the 40-yard line. That's the thing. Fairmont's defense is doing great with coverage, and now they're getting a chance at an offensive push, but really it's been mainly WJU. Except a foul on Samantha Combs. Powerful kick, set up. Almost headed right into the goal.
Oh, Thompson may be hurt.
Yeah.
She was diving for that ball, and she dove right into the far post.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt. She's holding that right arm.
That header by Fairmont went to the far post, and it was close enough she had to make the play. And as she was diving to make that punch, she actually hit the post with her right shoulder.
Looks like we're going to have an injury timeout.
And we'll take a break and be right back here on Cardinal Cast.
But we're aiming side net.
Emily, run, Emily.
Got it? That's the instructor, okay? Lots of finishing.
You're watching Cardinal Cast coming to you live from Bishop Smith Complex here on the campus of Wheeling Jesuit University. And looks like Hannah Thompson's going to stay in the game. She's still talking with the ref and still trying to shake off that right shoulder injury, but she's going to hang in there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that she'll have a pretty big bruise from hitting that post, but I mean, credit for her to play through it.
But yeah, usually flesh does not win over metal.
Right. Yep, I think.
This will be a...
Oh, I thought. Oh, an immediate score by the Falcons.
Yeah, WJU a little late getting back.
That score was. Wait for her to turn. Number 6, Courtney Webb, for Fairmont.
That's what happens when your defense isn't paying attention. They don't have their head in the game. Once that official blows a whistle.
Right, because that was an immediate change. There was no pause, so.
Got to get back on defense, and the Cardinals were not set. So Fairmont goes up 1-0.
WJU really favoring that right side of the field this afternoon.
Right now, WJU needs to take this momentum away from Fairmont, get back on the board here. That ball pushed back to the goalie. Thompson looks good, though. Doesn't look like she's favoring that right arm at all. So
yeah.
That ball out. Should be a throw-in for Fairmont. Cleared by the Cardinals.
Trying to keep that one in play, but it'll stay with the Falcons.
Thompson will take this kick. Tell you what, they must have known that Thompson was okay, because we didn't see Kraus warming up at all.
Yeah.
So just in the discussion with the trainers, and of course Tyler Absalon, the coach for the Lady Cards, had gone out. They must have had a discussion that she was going to stay in. Cardinals with possession. Nice ball near side.
That was a great attack by Sydney, but there was no one around for her to pass to, so she really didn't have a choice but to shoot, but you could tell that she didn't have enough power.
And what Lavengood was hoping was that the striker that was coming up the middle
would get there when she went, so it ended up just turning into a weak shot.
Yep. Nice ball, good control. Cardinals in the middle.
Nikki Hillard with a shot. That was saved by Graham, but it really was a great attack.
Nice play by Graham on the near post.
Cardinals with 7 shots this afternoon.
Technically, but that really was the first real shot
Yeah.
on goal. All the other 6 were very weak.
Yeah, if they can make more moves like that.
And again, that was all coming off the pressure that they were putting and the quick passes that they were making down in that area gave them that opportunity for that shot on goal. Cardinals again with pressure on the far side. There's the cross.
Hillard was there and pretty open. Just couldn't gain control to get the ball in the right direction.
You know, and that's the right way to have played that. Too many times the players will sit there and they'll try to control the ball, set the ball up, and then take a shot. And by that time, the defense responds and reacts to the ball, and you miss that opportunity. That's the way to play that. Off the ball, in the air, off your foot. She just didn't quite get enough control to bring it back into the net. But you don't give the defense a chance to react.
Cardinals advance again.
Nice defense by the Cardinals down that sideline. Love that sideline camera. Cross by Falcons.
But a good clear by WJU to get it out by the 30, even though it'll stay Falcon ball. Of a substitution, Emily Hartley will check in for WJU, freshman out of Coshocton, Ohio.
Coach Tyler Absalon getting fresh legs in there.
Yep, they were going to let her in, and now they have to wait for WJU's to gain control, and so that'll be now. Emily will come in. She'll replace number 10, Nikki Hillard.
And that just may be an opportunity for Coach Tyler Absalon to sit there and talk with her a little bit. Let her catch her breath, bring her back over, get some coaching time in, and then get her back in the match.
Eighteen and a half minutes left in the first half. Again, Fairmont State leads 1-0.
There's that air ball again. Get the ball down at your feet. That ball rolls back to Thompson. WJU favoring that far right side. Pushing up again. Here's another opportunity. There's the cross, and goes behind the net. Good opportunity, and I don't know if our listening fans at home can hear that, but we can hear it up here. Tyler Absalon reminding the girls to keep driving, keep pushing, keep the pressure on.
Yeah, like we've mentioned, a lot of the attacks today have come from WJU's offense. We really haven't seen the ball on the other side of the field, so I think that's a good thing to at least start out with this first half, and hopefully the Lady Cardinals can convert.
Well, you mentioned before they've had 7 shots on goal. One really was a good shot on goal, but you want to keep making that pressure, trying to potentially get an advantage off of a penalty maybe, or miscommunication by the defense, that you can take advantage of that pressure. But I tell you what, number 0, Graham, the goalie, 127 saves.
She does a very good job.
Yep, going to have to put some pressure. You're going to have to take a lot of shots
to get one past.
Falcons with throw in on the far side. Substitution looks like
Number 12.
Alexis Lindsay's coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Freshman from Clarksburg, West Virginia. Cardinals with throw in, far side. Again, pushing up that right sideline. Cross.
Comes another clear by the Falcons.
Advantage WJU. Love that shot. Samantha Combs down there, number 3 with the throw in. Looked like she was coming right into your living room.
Comes another push by WJU.
Oh, that was
Lavin
nice
good. That was
ball.
really good. See if she can cross. Kuncher was right there.
Great scoring opportunity. They had a good ball down the near sideline, crossed to Kuncher in the middle. Just pushed it wide and high.
That was a really smart attack by the WJU offense.
Tell you what, I am still, I'll say it again, impressed with the way the Lady Cardinals are playing as far as their passes, the crispness of their passes, their aggression on the play, the pressure that they've been putting on. They just need to, like Coach Tyler said, keep the pressure on. Throw in by the Cardinals. Good defense by WJU. Falcons trying to push that one with a deep ball.
Haran trying to get away from the defender.
Nice defense by the Lady Cards.
Here we go, another strong attack. Saved by Graham, but then
the rebound.
Sogard Anderson way too wide right. Number 7, Gabby Burchett checks
And I tell
in.
you what, I think WJU's found something here on this near sideline with a deep pass like that. The Falcons seem to be a little sluggish on getting back on defense on this near left side. We may see a few more attempts by the Lady Cardinals if that continues. Both those good scoring opportunities, those shots on goal by WJU recently have come from that left side.
And they've been favoring the right, so they found a weakness in the left side defense.
Cardinals with pressure again, but the Falcons clear. Coming up on 11 minutes left to play in this first period. Cardinals again with possession. Nice play by Graham at the net. Like we said, she's got 127 now.
Yeah.
130 saves. So the Falcons turn right back around. Cardinals would throw in.
Substitutions on both sides. Number 15, Kristen Garland, checks in for WJU. While
like
number 9, Yasmin Crispin, checks in for Fairmont.
Hollywood, Florida girl. Another deep ball. Gets back to Thompson, who handles that well.
Good defense. Oh, can't believe that wasn't a foul called there. Pushed her to the ground.
Falcons with pressure.
Good clear by Endermuley.
WJU punches that out. Carla Clark. Midfield junior. She didn't have to travel too far from town. Wheeling, West Virginia, her hometown. You know, that's kind of like an unknown statement here in the Ohio Valley, but there are a lot of really, really good athletes right here in the Ohio Valley.
Yeah, like almost, it seems almost every sports team has at least one Wheeling native on their roster.
Oh, we were talking about this earlier with Travis Buardi in the last match. The quality and the level of play of athletic competition here in the Mountain East, where you've got nationally ranked teams.
Yeah, for each sport. I mean, volleyball is Wheeling Jesuit.
Basketball.
Yes, and West Liberty for basketball. And soccer, we've seen Wesley and Charleston. So, and obviously with running track and all that's in cross country, Wheeling Jesuit's one of the best in Wesleyan. So it really, we do make our presence in the region. I mean, I know a lot of people talk about the PSAC because they are a strong conference that are near us, but Wheeling, the Mountain East Conference does a great job.
WJU clears out that ball. Again, playing air ball. WJU needs to get that ball down, get control. Throw in for the Falcons. Cross. Well, the Falcons were there.
Strong kick. Easy save for Thompson, as that one just floated to her hands.
There's an opportunity for WJU. Unfortunately, they're going to call penalty on that, so Falcons will have an opportunity to clear this shot. Looked like WJU had an opportunity for some numbers.
.430 left in the first half. WJU trying to advance up the middle. Now to the left side.
And there once again was a prime example of when you hesitate, you give that defense a chance to react. Cardinals with an opportunity to shot at the middle. There's a cross by WJU. Nope. Offsides called on the Cardinals.
Number 13, Cassidy Rodriguez checks in for Fairmont State.
Colleen Newsom. Number 11 getting a break. Under 3 here in the first period. WJU would really like to get a score on before half.
Yeah, to tie things up, talk about it, revise your game plan, and like we've talked about, they've had so many opportunities, a lot more than Fairmont.
Absolutely. They just need to, as Coach Absalom was saying, keep the pressure on.
Right.
WJU again. There's a nice ball. Graham comes out to take that threat away.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Crossed by WJU, just a little too far, but able to be saved. They have great movement right now, great passing game, but somebody's got to make a move. And Burchett. Gabby Burchett scores off an assist from Megan Horan.
That's what that constant pressure does for you. Creates those opportunities.
And with that kick over to the left side, or from the right to the left, opened everything up. The spacing was wide open, and Megan was able to just push it right to her. That was a great, great opportunity by WJU.
Cardinals tie this one up. 1-1 right here before half. Coming up on 1 minute. Again, WJU putting the pressure on. Left side, ball was just a little too fast. Cardinals win that ball. Tried to go to the far right side with a deep ball. Unfortunately for the Cardinals, nobody was home.
Seconds left to play. WJU going to try for one more opportunity. Fairmont does a great job of clearing the ball, making it difficult for WJU to get it in the middle. That wraps up the first half. We're all tied up at 1.
There we are. I tell you what, Lady Cardinals, lots of shot opportunities. Finally making that one pay off. They went down 1-0 at about the 26-minute mark, with Fairmont getting on the board first. But WJU came back with less than a minute and a half to go to tie this one up at 1-1.
Yeah, and really the only reason Fairmont got that opportunity is the lapse in WJU getting back on defense like we talked about earlier. So I think that if WJU plays the way that they did the first half, this will be their game, because they had 12 shots and 5 of those were on goal to Fairmont's 4 shots, and they only had 2 on goal. So Wheeling Jesuit is really doing a great job out shooting them that half.
We're going to take a break and be back for the second period here. Lady Cardinals soccer.
Great location, history, workforce, innovation. Is that what you think of when you hear the words Wheeling, West Virginia? Well, here's the real legacy of Wheeling. We were the first gateway to the West. We became a hub of the Industrial Revolution. We helped build the steel industry on our river, the coal industry in our hills. We became a haven for business innovation and some of the wealthiest business developers on the planet. Wheeling, West Virginia helped move the country forward. And what about now? There's a new Wheeling, one that's inviting to new and growing companies and creating jobs. It's a whole new approach, an innovative transition from an industrial-centered economy to one that brings together the best in low-overhead economic development, one that's attracting businesses with a global reach, creating new offices out of structures long forgotten, building a new energy sector revolution, and a thriving high-tech hub. A city that has turned a declining riverfront into a vibrant landmark. Building resorts and parks on iconic areas while maintaining historic integrity. Developing empty hillsides, lots, and fields into retail, educational, and healthcare destinations. Reducing tax burdens, and nurturing both small and large businesses. Once again, Wheeling is innovating, transforming, and most of all, inviting the world to live, work, and play in one of the safest cities in the U.S. What is it about this Wheeling metro area that's so inviting? Take a moment and explore. Wheeling does offer a pro-business environment, but also a pleasing blend of history, culture, fine dining, metropolitan features found both here and in our neighboring cities, outdoor recreation, and annual festivals, all guaranteed to provide you with true American hospitality. Wheeling is a riverfront city where the bluegrass meets jazz, blues, rock, and our own symphony. We are the heart of a vibrant metropolitan tri-state area with neighboring Ohio and Pennsylvania, a region of over more than 200,000 people, making us culturally alive and diverse. Located on the I-70 corridor between Pittsburgh and Columbus, Wheeling is home to a safe, comfortable lifestyle with big city amenities not found in most small towns, including Broadway shows and the historic Capitol Theater. That's why so many are saying we offer more. More accessibility, more centralized location, more cost savings for business, more fun with museums, shopping, nightlife, and a huge music scene. More restaurants, offering everything from our own brand of fish and our own style of pizza to great local eateries and fine gourmet dining. More development and growth, a revitalized riverfront, unique shopping at our center market, and the Highlands. State-of-the-art government buildings, global operations centers, casinos, resorts, more technology, more excellent schools, more excellent healthcare, more sports, like our own pro hockey team, the Wheeling Nailers, and a short ride to the Pittsburgh Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates. And to top it off, Wheeling is more appealing, recognized as one of the most livable small metros in the country. It all adds up to an energetic and welcoming city. Modern, progressive, and moving forward again. So now you know. Go ahead, enjoy the Wheeling Metro. Move yourself or a business here. Find a site and start or grow a company here. Explore our excellent funding sources and tax incentives. Learn about our business resources and live in the comfort, safety, and low-cost environment right here in the center of America. Wheeling, a city that's growing, transforming, innovating, inviting, and a city dedicated to making things happen for you. I'm John Corbett, and Wheeling is the place I call home.
We're back here live, Wheeling, West Virginia. We get ready to start here. Sorry, got the wrong button punched there. Getting ready for the second period, Lucy. Go over some of the halftime stats. 1-1 our score, WJU and Fairmont State.
Yeah, like we saw in the first half, we talked about right at the end that WJU had 12 shots in the first half to Fairmont's 4. Again, one of the main reasons Fairmont scored was the goalie, Hannah Thompson, came out of the box and a foul was called. So Fairmont immediately regained possession, and Wheeling Jesuit wasn't able to get back in time on defense, so they got a quick score. Whereas Wheeling Jesuit's score was laid out, and they spaced the defenders out, which opened up the middle, and Megan Horan just dished it right into Gabby Burchett for that awesome. That was a really awesome goal. So I think WJU just needs to continue to do that this half.
Cardinals, as you said, 12 shots on goal as opposed to Fairmont with 4, and we are underway here in the second period.
Fairmont kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Cardinals.
And when you sit there and look at the stats, WJU really spread out the shot opportunity. Their players, Megan Horan had 2, Nikki Hillard had 3, Sarah Blasman had 1, Sydney Lavengood had 1, Cheyenne Kuncher had 2.
Yeah, I think that's been pretty consistent throughout the whole season with the WJU team, is that they do share the ball very well.
You sit there and look at Fairmont State. They only had 3 people. That's all. Alexa Rivas had 1, Courtney Webb had 1, and Colleen Newsom had 2. So we'll see if the Lady Cardinals come back out and play with the same aggressive passion they had in the first period.
WJU trying to set up Burchett again. Oh.
Cross going for the near post.
You can hear everybody just sigh. It looked like it was in, but I just don't think it had enough power. It kind of just died when it.
Graham was out of the net, too. Would have been a great scoring opportunity.
Here comes an. Oh, that was a great push by WJU. Ended with the Fairmont defense. Number 10, Nikki Hillard, great play, and she had the open space to work, but unfortunately right to the hands of Graham.
Cardinals with the throw in, far side. There's another nice opportunity, and Fairmont clears. WJU had a shot there with opportunity, that ball rolling in the middle. Fairmont just real slow to approach it. Be a throw in, far side for the Cardinals. See if WJU can get a set play up. Cleared by Fair. Looking for a number on that player, but cleared by Fairmont. WJU tries to switch sides. Fairmont with a deep ball. Thompson was there with no problem, no pressure.
Hillard with the attack again. She's stopped by Fairmont.
Shot on goal by the Cardinals. Good opportunity, good thought. Unfortunately, she shot it to the near post instead of coming far post. That would have made it a much more difficult play by the goalie, but it was shot right back to Graham. But I will say the Lady Cardinals, when they're taking shots on goal, they're not waiting, they're not hesitating, which is something that they had problems with early on in the season. So that's a good positive. That ball rolls all the way back to Thompson. Well, there's a good ball for the Cardinals.
Yep, up to Burchett again. Both players fall. And the ball falls into the hands of Graham.
Have a slight wardrobe malfunction. Graham actually getting the shoe tied. Falcons trying to mount pressure.
WJU foul.
Nice deep ball.
Thompson grabbed it and then went down. Looked like she was injured, but I think she'll be all right.
She's not tentative or afraid to come out.
But she's getting beat up in that box today.
It's not the goal post, it's one of the Falcon players.
Yeah, but that was good that a foul was called, because if not, she went up to grab it and missed. That could have been an easy score for Fairmont, so.
Falcons trying to mount some pressure. That ball rolls all the way back to Thompson.
Foul called on WJU.
High ball. Called offsides. Falcons trying to set something up on that far post. Coming up on 33 minutes left in this second period. Falcons clear. Falcons with an opportunity, far sideline.
She's looking to pass. Good defense by WJU, takes the ball away.
Cardinals clear that one out, give their defense a chance to set up.
WJU looks to advance.
Well, that'll put an end to that threat. Penalty called against WJU. Substitutions for WJU.
Yeah, we've got Kayla Clock, Emily Hartley, and Jenny Sogard Anderson.
Cardinals getting 3 fresh legs in there. Oh, Falcons with an opportunity.
Good work by Natalie Indermuley to kick it out.
I tell you what, that was threatening. A nice solid ball in the middle, 2-on-1. But WJU's defense stepped up. If you joined us late, Fairmont State started the scoring off at the 19-minute mark with an unassisted goal by Courtney Webb. Looked like that's the way it was going to go into half, but WJU with less than a minute to play, a little over a minute to play, excuse me. Gabby Burchett got the WJU on the score with an assist by Megan Horan to tie it up at 1-1. WJU with an attempt with a nice ball in the middle. Falcons were there for defense. "29 minutes left in this match. That shot actually blocked. This will be a corner kick. WJU coming off the far corner.
Hopefully they can set something up here. Oh, the header. That header went right up in the air instead of towards the goal, and the goalie was able to smack it down.
That's a good cross from the corner. Let's see if WJU can replicate that.
Yeah.
Now on this opposite flag.
This one went wide this time.
WJU still with possession. WJU called on a penalty. That was a very nice cross from the corner kick for WJU. Unfortunately, could not get that header to go in. Cardinals again putting on pressure, but the Falcons defense steps up. Wind starting to pick up here, Bishop Schmidt Field. Nice push down the far side. Lady Cardinals with a cross to the middle.
Oh, great defense by Fairmont, because
that shot was there.
that was going to be a great look.
WJU still maintaining advantage. Finally cleared out by Fairmont.
Number 20, Brittany Cameron, checks back in for the Falcons.
Odd throw in. But the Falcons maintain possession. Late whistle on that ball. I thought it was out of bounds from here, but advantage will be for the Falcons. Falcons trying to put pressure.
Nope.
Nice ball down the near side for WJU. Somehow that ball got out of bounds. Quickly punched out by the Cardinals. Throw in for Fairmont State. Just under 23 minutes left in this match. I know it's too early to talk about overtime, but ball's open.
Few players on the ground. WJU going to try to advance.
Thompson came out to take that ball away. Ended up getting tied up with a Falcon striker, and that ball was loose in front of the open net. But nice reaction by the defense by WJU to clear it out. Again, another ball for Fairmont. The defense for WJU really stepping up. They're playing well.
Yeah, very aggressive and always have good coverage.
Throw in for Fairmont.
Here goes Jesuit.
Pressure on the outside. Cleared by the Falcons. Again, WJU with pressure. Falcons punch that one out, try to get their defense set up. WJU have a throw in far side.
Megan Horan checks back in.
Substitution for WJU. 20 minutes left. Second period. We're all tied up 1-1. Fairmont State got on the board first. WJU just got on the board right before half. We are tied up 1-1. Falcons with numbers here. Well, they decided to pull it back out.
Yeah. Oh, right down the sideline. Thompson able just to get it right at the end.
Great play. Thompson punched it back out.
And Alexa Reyes came in to punch it back at her, and of course, that she obviously could touch the ball. She just dove on it, which was smart.
Cardinals with pressure. Yeah, a little miscommunication that time by the Lady Cardinals. That ball was a nice shot to the middle. Unfortunately, the striker in the middle was not anticipating that pass. Cardinals with a shot.
Again, just not enough power.
Well, that was a left footer.
Yeah.
Oh, should be a handball call on that. No handball, no call.
Yasmin Crispin and Alexis Lindsay check back in for the Falcons.
Fairmont State trying to get some fresh legs in there as they realize they're coming up on the 18-minute mark.
Wow.
What a curve on that shot.
Great ball movement by Harley Boyd to get past her defender, the coverage, and then a great shot that soared to the back of the net on the top right, but Hannah Thompson just missed it.
Cardinals now down. Fairmont State goes up 2-1. Coming up on 17 and a half. This will be a corner kick for WJU. Last opportunity, WJU came real close with a header that just went off the top. Again, another good cross. WJU just couldn't get a piece of that one. WJU with possession. But I don't know about you, Lucy, but Fairmont State's defense has really picked it up now that they've got a lead. They're being a lot more aggressive to the ball.
Yeah, they've taken over pretty much the control of this game right now. They've utilized their offense a lot more too, which has helped a lot.
Cardinals trying to win this ball. WJU going far side. Cross to the middle, but that defense was there for Fairmont State. Substitution for WJU. Was that Cheyenne Kuncher going back in?
Yeah, I think that was.
Nice ball for WJU. That ball punched out on defense. Cardinals with a quick throw in.
It'll stay Cardinal possession.
Coming up on 13 minutes left, second period. Cardinals down by 1.
Nikki Hillard checked back in for WJU. Harley Boyd for Fairmont.
Everybody in the stands now getting that sense of urgency. You could hear it in their voices.
Come on, like, yeah, trying to support the Cardinals.
12 and a half. Second period.
Courtney Webb checks back in for Fairmont.
Courtney.
With the 2 goals on the day.
Just outstanding second shot. Curved right into the top corner of the net. Now if WJU can push this ball.
Cheyenne Kuncher's got a wide open field. Stopped by Fairmont.
Fairmont protecting the lead right now, but WJU trying to get pressure.
About 10 minutes left in the second half.
We are under 10 minutes left here in the second period. WJU down by 1. A lot of chatter going down on the field, but not a lot of action.
Yeah.
The Cardinals need to get that sense of urgency. Coming up on 8.5 left in the second period.
Stephanie Daylauder checks back in for the Falcons.
Right now, the Falcons, they're just very content with burn that clock.
Sydney Lavengood called for the foul.
Deep ball. Falcons trying to get that deep ball, but WJU defense punches out. Set up the defense. This will be a throw in for Fairmont State.
WJU keeps trying to advance, but Fairmont's doing a great job of coverage.
Yeah, their defense, I tell you what, they swarm to the ball. Deep ball. WJU still with advantage.
Stalling too quickly helped Fairmont get back in their defensive situation, so now Cardinals will be in throw-in position. Graham comes away with the ball.
Missed opportunity for the Lady Cardinals with just under 6 minutes left. Fairmont with pressure.
Both girls were battling and both ended up on the ground, but nothing was called. Fans were looking for a penalty call. Foul called on Fairmont. WJU got to start playing more aggressive. Lavengood makes a move.
But Fairmont's defense is right there.
Always breathing down your neck. Oh. No foul called when WJU player was tripped by Fairmont defense. Coach Absalom is not happy about that missed call.
Under 4 left to play. 2-1, Fairmont stayed on top.
Out of bounds off the Cardinals.
Falcons very content to just take their time.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the lead.
Burn the clock. Play a little keep-a-lay.
Yeah, they're taking their time throwing the ball in, so. Here's a Jesuit attack. Gets open. Oh.
Just over the top of the post.
Wow, that was a great move by Jenny.
Jenny Anderson, the freshman from Denmark. Just over 2 minutes left. This is about the same point where WJU scored their goal right before half.
Yeah, maybe they'll have a replay. That advancement goes out of bounds. Someone's gonna have to try to shoot. Fortunately, that one was a little too far out and a little low, so under a minute to play. .30 seconds left in the second half. 10 seconds.
And that's probably going to do it.
Yep. And with that, 2 goals by Courtney Webb, one in the first half and one in the second, puts Fairmont State ahead 2-1 and gets their second win of the season and their 5th consecutive game with scoring. So they've really upped their offensive game.
They played very well on defense and took advantage of 2 scoring opportunities by Courtney Webb. Tell you what, that second shot she made, nice bend to the ball, top of the net. Wow, that was incredible. We'll take a look here real quick for the Lady Cardinals. This is what's coming up for them on the schedule. On the 15th, they'll be at Concord University for a 2 o'clock match. Then on the 18th, Shepherd University.
Another Sunday afternoon in Wheeling.
Absolutely. Then the 22nd at West Liberty, just up the road. On the 25th, against Notre Dame College. And then on the 25th, or is that the 26th? 26th, I believe, at Urbana University. So the Lady Cardinals got a long road in front of them. As we wrap up here, Fairmont State 2, Wheeling Jesuit University 1. The Lady Cardinals just could not get advantage off of the shot opportunities that they did have.
Yeah, in the second half, like we talked about, Fairmont really had great coverage the entire time on defense, and it was just too much. So
that's our final. Fairmont State 2, Wheeling Jesuit University 1. Thank you, Lucy, for being a part of Cardinal Cast, and thank you for being a part of Cardinal Cast on the web. Don Watson along with Lucy D. Good night and God bless.